Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Frieren. Last time around, the land where souls rest, which is our new destination. After Frieren and Fern cleaned up a bay and watched a beautiful New Year's Day sunrise, with Frieren realizing how great it is seeing it through Fern's eyes, they went and encountered Eisen, who was searching for the ancient notes of Flamma. Who was actually Frieren's master 1,000 years ago. And the notes of Flamma describe how she found heaven, basically, and was able to talk with departed souls. And specifically, she left those notes so that Frieren would be able to find them in the future, so that she could go and speak to Himmel. So, that's the new quest, but heaven is just past the Demon King's castle, and that's a 10-year journey, which, nothing to Frieren. That is a lot of time to Fern, though. So, but they're off. They are off to the land where souls rest. We have our destination in mind, our new journey beyond the journey's end. Yeah. Anywho. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure, so let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of Frieren. Here we go. Alrighty. Stark. We gotta say it like Sean Connery would. It's a little odd, but yeah, I was right. It's just spelled Stark. But I guess in the Japanese, the Romanji would be Shutaku. Huh. I am currently looking up Stark's voice. Jordan Cruz. Let's see if I've seen him in anything else. Nope. Oh, I was also going to look up Flamma's voice. Lydia McKay. Nope. 0 for 2. Oh well. Alrighty. Well, this is kind of the first time, like, the episode ended and, like, the story will continue into the next episode. Like, we haven't really had that, so that's a bit of a change. It is also kind of interesting because it's like, it's interesting when he starts crying on Frieren, because it's like that's such a typical ridiculous anime thing, but it's so weird, like, because Frieren and Fern are such not that, they're so chill that it's just like, it was like two different parts of my anime brain trying to connect. Oh boy, I don't know, but yeah, Stark. That. I'm gonna be honest. That's gonna take me a little bit to get used to the name Stark. I might end up just saying Stark by accident, but I don't know. It's weird that it's not spelled like with an H. Stark. Honestly, it's weird that they don't just change it to Stark. I don't know. But yeah, but now we have potentially the new member of the party. You gotta have a warrior. I mean, the old party was a hero, a mage, a dwarf, and a priest. Currently, our party is a mage and a mage. You have a warrior on top of that. I do like, though, that it's like, it's not that they can't kill the dragon, especially Frieren. It's not that Frieren can't kill the dragon, it's that she can't get it to hold still, basically. Like, she literally needs it. You need to distract it for 30 seconds. And considering how powerful it is, you'll be fine. It's like so perfect. It's like, I just expect next episode Stark is going to be running around and just cut to Frieren with her staff, just just waiting. It's the freaking Dragon Ball Z abridged moment. I can so easily picture it, just her with that sort of like blank expression on her face, just holding her staff, just do 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 do. I'm a charge in my attack, just waiting. Good grief, man. But I do like the little moment too of like, why did Eisen train him? And it's like, he sees himself in Stark. That's he's a coward who ran away when his entire village was being burned, and he understands that. So I do like that. On top of this, we also got the whole thing of the Phantoms of the Dead, which was interesting. I like that. I like that difference. The difference between Hyder and Himmel is, even as an illusion, by this monster to steal humans, like, Himmel is still Himmel, like, you recreated the essence of Himmel, and Himmel would say, shoot me, whereas Hyder just starts blabbing. He just starts yip-yapping away, but I like that. I also like how they say, this 10-year journey, it's 1/100th of Frieren's life, but how much that has changed her, Like, that was really interesting. I mean, even just down to, it's like she said last episode, like, when Eisen was like, oh, you didn't always, worry about other people's time. And Frieren's like, yeah, that's all Fern. Fern has changed her even, And, just like this, where it's like, oh, well, if there are people in trouble, we have to help them. And she's like, okay, all right, we can do that. You want to do that, so let's do that, So I like it. And yeah, they go through. You know what else I like? Because when they talk about her hobby of collecting spells, like, she's trying to explain this to Stark, and he's just like, that sounds ridiculous. And she's like, it is, but that's my reason, And I like how she talks about, because I didn't even think about this last episode, but it's exactly it, where it's like, where she didn't understand the sunrise until she saw it through Fern's eyes. She honestly didn't care about magic until she saw it through Himmel's eyes, Because, and I like cutting to her making this, like, rock golem that's, like, breakdancing, and they're all, like, having a good time, And it's like, there's just that one fool that praised her magic, and now that's her hobby. That's her hobby. And I love to, even though she gave a little bit of a practical reason, I love that it's like, yeah, in that grimoire is a spell that lets you see through clothing. It's like, I love that we're risking life and limb against this ridiculously powerful dragon that we can't just one-shot. And all of this is for a spell that lets you become a peeping Tom, Also, you can see someone without their clothes on. And it's just like, I like that. That's goofy. Again, it's like I've been saying, it's like, I like seeing those little goofy parts of Frieren, Like seeing how, she can't wake up early in the morning, just those little things, or that, the smirk she makes when she's hiding something, and, she's gonna go find something frivolous. It's like, I like those little bits of, I guess, humanity, but just those little quirks within Frieren are just so fun, So that was pretty good. And yeah, and now we've got Stark. Can he step up to the plate with his giant axe, and can he do it? Can he step up and distract the dragon long enough for her to charge up her attack? I mean, that's literally it. It's like, it's not even a thing of like, oh, and you will kill the dragon finally. It's like, no, you just gotta distract it for 30 seconds. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. I mean, there is also just the whole thing of Stark, of like, he had just enough bravery to stand up against the dragon, but then just it all washed away so quickly is so funny, you know? And it's like, oh, well, the dragon just left. I assume next episode they're going to give a reason why the dragon doesn't do anything, you know? Why the dragon hasn't attacked for 3 years, because, like, the dragon surely knew that he was terrified, but I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out, definitely. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. That's kind of it for this episode. A good episode. Got a new cast member with Stark, and yeah, I'm curious to see how they're gonna do this. How they're going to defeat that dragon and get this ridiculous spell that just lets you see through clothes. Even if she has the reasoning of like, oh well, you know, it depends on how, you know, what people consider clothes, because it could show you their inner feelings. So I was like, you just want to see people naked. Like, let's just get this out of the way. You're just a perverted little elf, you know. No, she just likes collecting spells, and she'll do it, and she'll risk Stark's life to do it. So, and I also like that moment of comedy of, like, you know, oh, this one appears to be very resilient. Run! Just run. And Fern is just terrified. It's just, oh. But it's okay. Now you'll get a warrior with his axe. That's a Lord of the Rings reference, I think. I don't know. I've never watched Lord of the Rings. Can they make a Lord of the Rings anime? I know there's a movie coming out. There's like an anime movie coming out this Christmas. That's Lord of the Rings, but it's not. It's like a prequel, basically. It's like set earlier than the iconic movies. But can they do an anime and like a series anime of the Lord of the Rings? Because then I'll watch it. You know? But I don't really have that much of a desire to sit down and watch 4-hour-long movies, you know? So, anywho, that's pretty much it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Frieren reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.